In this video, I'm going to briefly go over some units that we're going to see throughout the course, and these are also units that you're going to see in some of your other engineering courses as well. And I'm also going to go over some common metric prefixes that we use. So mostly I just want to have these slides here for your reference. You are probably familiar with many of these units already. Of course, for time, our SI unit is seconds. S, we've already talked about charge, coulombs. C, current, ampere A, voltage, volt V, power, watt W. The one that is sort of a exception maybe is our SI unit for energy is joule, but like I had mentioned in a previous video, typically we'll use kilowatt hours just because the unit of joule is very small for most applications. So oftentimes we'll see kilowatt hours used as well. We've already talked about our resistance being at ohms, and we use the Greek omega. Conductance is Siemens S. We've not talked about that yet, but we'll get to that a bit later. And then inductance, Henry's H, capacitance, farads F. We've talked about as well. So oftentimes we won't have just 5 amps or 5 farads or 5 seconds, but we will have some really small or really big value. So that's where our metric prefixes come into play. So I've got a wider range here. We can see this is the multiplying power, so all the way down from femto at 10 to the minus 15 up to tera at 10 to the 12th. The range, of course, extends below and above that. And oftentimes, particularly in this class, we won't be going to the ends of that range, but it's not uncommon, for example, to have a current that is in a milliamps, or later on as we're talking about power generation distribution, maybe we have voltage that is kilovolts. When we're talking about resistance, maybe we have some mega ohm resistance. And on the other end, maybe we have some small capacitance. It's not uncommon to see capacitances with values of nanofarads or even in some cases picofarads. So again, these prefixes and the common units on the previous slide are going to be helpful as we're going to use them throughout the semester.